Hello everyone, Pappy Richard here. Thanks for joining me. Hey, today I'm going to check out this hive I have up here in the orchard. This is the mother colony from a split that I made quite a while ago. Mother hive just means that was the original hive that I took the queen out, a couple of frames of brood and some resources, and I put them in a totally separate hive box, and then let this hive go ahead and make their own queen. Well, I looked at it a couple weeks ago. It wasn't having any brood in it or anything at all. I looked at it again last week, and it looked like I had laying workers. I had a lot of drone brood in it, but then it was intermixed with some worker brood. So I'm thinking there might have been a queen. It might be laying workers. I'm not really sure. May have just been an immature queen. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it. From the outside, it looks pretty good. There's some activity at the landing board. They are bringing in some pollen. You hear me say that a lot in my videos, that the bees are bringing in pollen. You might wonder why I say that. It's a pretty decent indicator that the hive is healthy, because if they're bringing in pollen, that means that they have brood to feed. They need that pollen to mix with the nectar, make some bee bread, and that's what they'll feed to the larvae as they're growing before they cap them over. And so, if you see them bringing in pollen, that's a great sign for your hive. I have this cinder block system up here. Normally, if it's straight this way, that indicates to me that there is a queen in it. And if it's laying perpendicular this way, to me that indicates that it does not have a queen or it's queenless. This is kind of catty corner because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to find again this week. So I'm going to dig in here. We're going to look at it. If I do happen to find a queen, I have my marker and my one-handed queen marking kit, and I'll use that, show you how that works to mark the queens. So let's get started. I smoked the entrance just once here, just to give them a little indication that we're coming in. Top off, a little bit of smoke. Boy, they're packed. There's a bunch of bees up here already. Wow. Look at that. Hi, girls. Just let them know I'm coming in. I do have a honey super on here and a queen excluder already, because they have been bringing in quite a bit of nectar, so I may have to super up on this one. I'm not going to take a real close look at the honey super at this point because I'm more interested in the queen. I'll know if it's full of honey just by the weight. Let's see here. Yeah, it's quite a bit of honey in there. That's good. Pretty heavy. I probably will end up going up another super on this one. Clean the scooter off here. You got these burr comb here in between them. Fasten them down there pretty good. Put this back over here as well. All right, give them a little more smoke here since we're getting into them again. My frame holder up here. All right, start over here. See what we have in this upper box. Upper box is where I did see the weird brood at the other week, so let's see what's going on now. All right, this is looks like mostly uncapped nectar, and there's some capped honey here and here. All right, plenty of resources there on that frame. Let's check out this one. Again, lots of capped honey. This might be one of the older frames that I put in here. Probably need to rotate that out at some point. All right, girls, let me see some brood, please. All right, let's see. Yeah, nothing on that one either. Oh, there's a little bit of brood down here on the bottom. Nothing over here. It's a little bit there. You can see on the bottom. And that looks pretty much like drone brood, so, but it isn't a good pattern, so let's see what the next one shows. one's a little lighter, so I'm obviously this probably doesn't have as much nectar. Maybe brood on it, I'm hoping. Yeah, and a little bit of brood on the bottom, but that looks like drone brood again. Yep, drone brood there. You can look on the other side. That looks like some drone brood there as well. You get a good look at that or not. There is some larvae in here and some eggs as well. Looks like one egg per cell, so we may be okay. Haven't seen the queen yet. You will probably mention and tell me that I missed her at some point, I'm sure, but yeah, I mean, it's looking good. I mean, it looks like there's only one larvae per cell. It looks like there's only one egg per cell, so that's a good sign. If we're laying workers, there probably would be multiple eggs in each cell, maybe not even on the bottom, maybe on the sides of the cells. So, well, here you go. Here's what I was seeing the other week too. This is maybe a sign of an immature queen. Get some of these bees off here so you can see it. But I have what appears to be worker brood. But I also have it interspersed with some, which what looks like some drone brood as well. So I'm hoping that's just an immature queen and not laying workers. I don't think the laying workers, I don't think I would get the worker brood like that. The worker brood's the flat stuff. The stuff that's pointing out like a football coming out of it is probably drone brood. So, and again, I'm trying to look for the queen while I'm in here. I'm hoping I find her. I can mark her. I don't know for sure. Oh yeah, this is great brood. This is no way a laying worker colony. No way. Yeah, let me see if I can get the brood off, or the bees off this brood, and I can show you. Here you go. Hope you can see that. That looks like a great brood pattern right there. So I'm pretty confident, even if I don't find her, that this is going to be a good queen. I would like to find her and mark her. I'd like to show you how to use the queen marker too. So now see here, this is all, now, this is what was confusing me, because this is all drone brood on the bottom here. How much bigger that is? How much it sticks out? This is all, looks like bee bread and pollen and in here. Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh my goodness, right there. She's right there at the top. I hope you can see her. Right there. So I'm going to mark her. She's right there in the middle now. All right, so I'm going to lay her down here like this. Keep an eye on her. Now, get rid of this hive tool. I just lost her. Son of a gun. There she is. I'm going to try to pick her up here with by the wings. Okay, I've got her. I've got my one-handed queen catcher here. I'm going to put her inside. Make sure she's down on the bottom and close it up. All right, now I have her safely inside here. You can see she's safely inside. Now this is designed that you can bring her up in between these slats here, get that thorax right there where you can get a good look at it, and then I can give her a dot. Now this year's dot is red. It's like last year was yellow, the year before was white, and then I'm not sure the whole pattern of it all, but yeah. So this is a great relief for me, because I know that this is now not a laying worker colony. This was a successful walkaway split that I did. So oh man, I am so excited to find her. This is so awesome. So let me get my red pen out here, or red marker out here, and I'll show you how this works. I want to take a little time here and show you how this one-handed queen catcher works for marking queens. Has a little plunger here with some soft styrofoam on it, and that plunger is operated with this lever here. Call it a one-handed because you can have the queen in one hand and you can be operating the cage in the other hand. The other side has this gate on it. Just kind of slides up here, close the hole. And it has a queen excluding slats on here. She can't get out. So the reason they call it a one-handed queen device is that this can be operated with one hand. So you can grab the queen with one hand. I usually grab her by the wings, and then you can operate this with the other hand. Place her in here, use your thumb to enclose her in here, and then you can use you can come around with your thumb and also use it on here to bring this plunger up. This will not go all the way up, so it does give her some space in here so you don't squish her entirely, but it will hold her tight in here so that you're able to get your marker out and mark her with the correct color. So just wanted to give you a little bit of update on that and show you how that works. So there you go. Make sure it's working right in here. All right, good. Put that down. Now, little lever on the side here is going to push this plunger up so she comes up against this. It's designed that it will not go all the way up against the slats here. It'll leave a space there for her so I don't squish her. So I'm going to have to tap her down here, get her right side up, come around to the slot here somewhere. Come on, girl. There we go. Okay, so I got her there. Got her right there like that. Hope you can see that. And I'm just going to take a pen right on her thorax, the marker. If you hold still enough. There we go. A little dot. Now I can let her down here. Let her walk around there till she dries off, till that paint dries. And then I'll put her back in the colony. Okay, so she's had enough time here for this paint to dry on her thorax. A nice red dot here. I'm going to just tap her down again. Bees are exoskeletal. Yeah, bees are exoskeletal. Bees are exoskeletal, which means the skeleton is on the outside. So a little bit of tap like this is not going to hurt her. Tap her down here. Open this cage back up. And she'll just walk right back down on there. There she goes. Now she's back on the frame. Look how much easier that is to find her. I'm going to get her back in here. Don't want to mess with her too much. Woohoo! I'm so excited. That means that the 4 out of the 4 walkaway splits that I did in this orchard have all requeened themselves. I'm going to go ahead and put this honey super back on here, put the frames back together, and I'm going to super up because this honey frame is pretty full. So we'll give them more space to make some more honey. So, well, guys, that's basically what I wanted to find out with this hive. So I'm glad you joined me. If you enjoyed this video, man, I would so appreciate it if you smash that like button. And if you like videos like this, you might want to subscribe to my channel as well. That way you'll be notified when I, post new content and everything. So I'm going to be doing a lot more bee videos. You probably see there's a bunch of bee videos that I did already. So I really appreciate those of you that are following me on YouTube. And yeah, so stick with me with my beekeeping adventures and all of my shenanigans. And as always, thanks for joining, Pappy Richard.